community. This is study for black player how to play against English opening, not how to play draw, how to win against English opening player, how to win against Grandmaster, against strong player, because English opening, this is wrong opening, but how to win. So you have three choices. The choice number one is you have to play chess and hope that he plays a lot of time blunder. But if he is Grandmaster and he don't play blunder, you have problem. So the choice number one is not possible. The choice number two is you have to play against him like a book. But this is a Grandmaster and he knows how to play with the English opening, and he knows a lot of variation and maybe 20 move, and he study this opening a lot of year, 10 year, 20 year, 40 year, and this is not possible to win against some people if they know how to play against. So not with the book. But how to win? Yes, it is possible. You have to study your own defense. That's why you can win. Jürgen Klopp is a trainer, is coach of Liverpool, and he study every time with his guys, and they all win every time. So, and it is possible. How to make your own defense? Yes, before we are starting, I want to show you our world. This is our world, and you know it. And in this, our world, we have a lot of country, more than 200. But this one of strong country, I think, one of strong, this is United States of America, you see here. And United States of America can win against every country. He can win a war, yes? Why? You see, United States of America is here, and the second strong country is maybe the Russian Federation. Russian Federation is here, green. This is Russia Federation. So if United States wants attack the Russia, it is not possible. He have to stay better. He have better position. But how to get better position? For example, neighbor countries. Neighbor country is Kuwait. In the Europe is Albania, Germany, and in the Asia is Afghanistan. And this is a position from there can USA attacks or stop the Russian Federation every time. And this is better position. Doesn't matter white pieces or black pieces. So in our chess we have strong player, but how to get better position. And now we are starting how to get better position. And before we are starting how to get better position, we have to know what he wants, the English player, what he wants, what is his idea, why he plays English opening. Yes, of course, we are starting. So he wants d4, knight c3, g3, bishop g2, knight f3 or knight h3, castle, maybe sometimes e1, rook e1, and of course b3 and bishop b2, and maybe queen on c2. But why this position? Why? Of course, this strong bishop is very, very strong. He controls a lot of square, and even g7 is very, very important pawn. And if you If you allow him, you have problem. And also this bishop attacks our rook and have a lot of square. This is for white better position, but now we show him that he have no better position. But if black plays d5, e6, c6, for example knight f6, and big blunder is d6, we allows him to play e4. We allows him maybe rook e1 or maybe queen, and e4. If we take, he takes. If we take, he takes. His next position is this pawn attack our pawn, and you see this strong bishop and strong king and maybe f4 or rook, and this is losing position for you as black. So this is the idea of white. He wants to give us checkmate, maybe after 20 move. This is the idea of white. So how to play against this strong player? And now we are starting how to play. Our own defense is after c4 is d6. This is our first defense. Why? Because he thinks that you are moving on fianchetto and he can play every time this one, h4. No. This is our first idea, d6. A lot of people play d4, and I have no problem with d4 because I play e5. And if he takes, I take back and queen exchange and knight attacks. I have no problem because this is my position. Look at my position. This is the very best position. Oops. I am very, very fine. Not on winning, but not on losing. If exchange. And even if he plays knight f3, I can every time play e5. And don't allow him to play d4. And if he plays, I take. And if he takes, I play this one. Remember it, better position. This is better position for us, okay? We have to bring our bishop on lovely square. This bishop is very, very strong. Look at bishop. He have a lot of square, okay? So, and now we're playing like a Grandmaster. We play against Grandmaster, and he will never take our e5. He will play d5. This is the best move, of course. But he have no study, no more. He have no book. Maybe on Blitz games he see it, but he have no book. And here we have also better position because now we play f5. We have very strong pawn in the middle. We have very strong knight, bishop, castle. And if he plays e4 and e5, h4, h5, I play h6 and I have no problem. Okay? So, and this is, of course, better position for black. And remember it, before you play knight, a5. Why a5? Because we want to play our knight on c5, and we stop him to play b4. This is stop. And if he takes, we take a rook. No problem. I can move back, and I am fine. I'm very good. Yes, of course, with black. So this is our own study variation, and for this variation, maybe the first 10, 15 move, you need even 4 or 5 minutes, and after move number 15, you have a lot of time to think, how can I attack him, how can I give him check and mate. And English is good, but it is not fine. And remember, don't play against English opening like he wants. This story, this is not good, because look at this bishop, is very strong. This is not good position. And if you play c6 and bishop, he can also every time e4, f4, and he can play every time knight h4. It is a lot of problem. Don't play like he wants. Play better position, and you will win against English opening. Let me show you some study games, okay? So this is the first variation. If you play against a very strong English player, for example, he have Elo 3000, like Magnus Carlsen or some top 10 player, okay? If he plays English. So, of course, c4 and d6. Knight c3 and e5. And now g3, f5, bishop g2, bishop e7, and knight f3, knight f6, d3, a5. I told you why a5, because we want to bring our knight on lovely c5 position. Castle, and b3, queen e8. And why? Because we want to bring our queen on e5, okay? So bishop b2 and knight e6, e4 now played, and we take, and if he takes, we play our queen on h5. Of course, knight d5, we take, he takes with queen, with check, rook, knight e1, and knight c5, f4, c6, kick his queen d1, and bishop g4. And you see, black is on better position. How you know? Yes, how you know? We are starting the computer analyze, and computer analyze shows us that we have minus 1.5. It means black is on winning position, and white now to have queen c2. But if he plays bishop f3, we are on better winning position, and black is on winning, okay? So we closing this chess analyze, and here is the next variation, and you see it all the same. And you see, first queen on e5, And don't move bishop or knight. Queen e5 is very important. So a5, and now you see that. So what to do? Of course, g4. And here, after move number 16, we can analyze position, who is better. And in the analyze is minus, I'll show you. Minus 0.43. It means 43% that black will win a pawn, and black is on winning position. So in this variation is something little bit white played something else. We are looking e5, g5, f5, knight and bishop, and knight, g3, castle, g2, queen, e8, and now he played after move number 8, knight g5. And here we don't need to play a5 because the knight is very strong. The knight on g5 is very strong. We have to play very quickly knight on c5 because we want to stop e6, knight e6. It is very important. e4, knight c5, and if he takes, he have to take, and now bishop. Castle, a5, yeah, now to stop to play b5, b4. Knight b5. Last move we played bishop on d8, but you can play also rook c8. a3, now queen, and if he takes, we take his knight. And e3 against queen g6, and rook c1, okay, h5. Now we are starting to attack him. This is very good position for black. Look at it is very, very good position. You have to know this variation, and after 16 move, maybe you have time trouble between 5 minutes and 10 minutes, and then you have a lot of time, 1 hour. You can choose some ideas, okay? I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much, and maybe I show you the last variation. So this is the last little bit other variation, but the same things for black. And we are starting with c4, d6, g3, e5, f5, knight, bishop e7, castle c5, knight c3, knight c6, b3, castle d3, knight c6, and this is move number 9, bishop b2, and queen e8, of course you know, and now he plays e4, and after e4 you can play f5. Why not? f5. And this is for black better position. Black is, I don't want to say on winning, but this is very good for him. Rook, knight, bishop, This bishop is strong, protect his pawn, and queen. Queen e8 is very important because now he can play h5, and black is really on better position. White is looking. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay.